back to my channel, Maximum Momming. So today we're in the messiest room in the house once again, but over the summer it wasn't the messiest room. My girls kept it nice and neat and clean, and I was very much impressed. But now the school has started, they have not been able to do that. My 8th grader and my 11th grader are now so busy with after school stuff and honors classes and AP classes. It's just so hard for them to focus on keeping their room clean. So Maximum Mom to the rescue. I am now going to focus on this and keep it nice and neat and clean for them, so that they don't have to do anything but focus on their schoolwork and after school activities and volunteering and things like that. Girl Scouts and all that other good stuff. So I'm going to keep it nice and neat and clean for them while they go out and explore the world and do everything that they need to do in school and everything else. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join the Maximum Momming family. Hit that like button and hit that notification button so that you can be notified of any new videos that I come out with. And as always, let's get to work.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
So let's talk older kids and chores, guys, because I know a lot of people might think because I clean my girls' room that they don't have any other chores that they do in the house. Well, they do. They have other chores. One of the chores that they have is the kitchen. At night, they close down the kitchen. And what I mean by close down is they basically do all the dishes. So they unload and load the dishwasher. They also, if anything that doesn't fit in dishwasher, because we don't like to overload the dishwasher, anything that it does not fit in the dishwasher. And also we don't put pots and pans in the dishwasher. So they have to wash all the pots and pans by hand. And then they load the dishwasher with whatever fits in there. And they also sweep the kitchen. They also do the stove, and they also wipe down all the counters and all that stuff at night. So basically they close down the kitchen. I like my kitchen to be clean when I wake up in the morning. So they alternate doing that. I would have them do it together, but they chose to do it by themselves alternating nights. I clean their room because they don't see the point of having a clean room. They don't see the point of having a clean room. I do. I think their room should be nice and neat and clean. But they're like, hey, it's our room, it's our space. And if we want it to be messy, we can have it messy. At least that's how my 16-year-old sees it. My 13-year-old who has to share a room with her does not see it that way. So she's kind of like, I really would like to have a cleaner room. So, and on her behalf, I tend to just, clean the room, make sure that it's a little neater. So it's kind of, when I clean the room, it's kind of on her behalf that I do it for the most part. Because my 16-year-old is a little bit more messier than her. So I kind of clean the room on her behalf. But they do have chores and other chores around the house. often talk about my daughter's room being the messiest rooms in the room in the house, and it typically is. But what's your messiest room in the house? Like, what room gets the most out of order in your house? So, I guess the second messiest room in our house would probably be the living room, because that's where we are the most. And my daughter, my 16-year-old, like, she comes in and kicks off everything, like her shoes, her socks, everything in the living room. And that's where she chills at, other than her bedroom. So that would probably have to be our second messiest room in the house. And then the third would probably be the office area, because that's pretty much the third most lived in room in the house, because my daughter's painting stuff is in there, and her desk is, my 13-year-old's art desk is a mess. So let me know what's your messiest room in the house, the most out of order room in your house. Let me know. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what just completely gets out of order in your house. And this is the one that you're constantly cleaning, constantly doing. The kitchen typically isn't the messiest room in our house, because I kind of clean as I cook and clean as I go. And I try to keep the girls, in line, because I just do not like a messy kitchen whatsoever. So let me know. Leave it in the comments. If your room is just like completely messy, and you just see, like, you're struggling to clean it, because there's some days where I know it looks like it, like I just clean everything every day, but there's just some days where I just, with my anxiety and sometimes with my depression, I just can't clean at all. But I want to have a decent looking bedroom, because that's probably where I'm at most of the time. I will pick up all of the clothes off the floor, and then I'll make my bed. Makes a world of difference. And that's what I do in my girls' room for the most part. If I just want their room to look halfway decent, I'll pick up all the clothes off the floor, because that's pretty much where they put their clothes. And then I'll make their bed. That's just like the number one thing. Make their bed, pick up the clothes off the floor, and their room looks completely different. Completely different. And it just looks so much better when you do that. And it looks like the room is clean. It's like what I call a straighten up. Just straighten it up. It's not like a completely like full clean, but it's just straighten up the room. You just pick up the clothes off the floor and make the bed. and it looks almost like a completely different room. So if you're just struggling and you just want to, straighten up the room, that's how you do it. You would think that it wasn't 100 degrees outside with how many blankets and things my daughter has on her bed. Like, she has two, quilts or two big blankets on her bed plus a throw blanket on her bed. You would think that it wasn't 100 degrees outside in midsummer with all of the blankets and things that she has on her bed. Oh my goodness. And we do not have the air blasting like that because we have solar panels and things like that, but we do not have the air blasting in our house like that because I'm not trying to have my bill go up. But she has so many blankets and things and she uses them. That's the crazy part. Like, she uses them. She has all these throw blankets and things like that on her bed. It's just completely ridiculous how much that, she has on her bed. And if you notice, while watching the video and things like that, they have like two fans on their little table, that fan in the middle of the room, and they have a ceiling fan that you probably can't see. And then she has this blanket that I'm putting on the bed right now, and then there's a box fan in there. Like, they just have all these fans in the room, and then they want to cover up with a blanket. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's just crazy that they want to have all this stuff on the bed and then all the fans. It's mind blowing. But I let them do it because I love them. Night and day. Night and day. That's all I gotta say. This room looks completely different. It is amazingly clean in here. Now you get to see the before. So look at the before. Yeah, a mess. Stuff everywhere. Junk everywhere. It's was just crazy when I walked in here. I didn't even want to touch it, but now it is absolutely clean. The beds are made, all the clothes, and I had to separate clothes because my daughter has eczema, so we wash her clothes separate from everybody else's clothes. So I had to make sure that I separated her clothes when I cleaned. But as you can see, everything is cleaned up. It looks great in here. The tables are wiped down. The beds are made. It was vacuumed. Yeah, it just looks incredibly amazing in here. And I kept all their fans, all 5 of their fans. Well, yeah, 5 of their fans. Well, it's 4 fans and a ceiling fan. So I kept all of their fans in here. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video. And I will definitely catch you in the next one. Have a great day, guys. Bye.